What's going on, Gooners? And welcome back to the Dispatch. I am Frimmy, and next to me, as always, Josh James is in the building. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. You're still on a high, aren't you?
Oh, mate, I'm never coming down.
You're never coming down from the top deck of that bus.
Oh, man, it's absolutely been an incredible few weeks for both of us and all you supporters as well. And yeah, we're going to start talking about it, aren't we?
Well, you haven't stopped talking about it, but I want to hear more because you were on the parade. You were front and centre on bus number 1.
Yes.
And you were there for the after scene, the after party, the behind the scenes, the bits that maybe supporters don't know what happened. But I want to hear all about it from you.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get into it. So let's get into it.
So the parade on Sunday, unforgettable,
Yes.
and the perfect way really to end the season after what the team has achieved this year. The team deserved it, the supporters deserved it, and it helped us get over Saturday, the disappointment of the Champions League, which we've got to talk about because we were both there in Budapest. It started so well, didn't it? I mean, the vibes on the day, Arsenal supporters, wherever you looked pretty much in Budapest, we definitely outnumbered the PSG fans. Yeah. And you were at the fan zone?
Yes, I was at the fan. It was the first time I ever been to Hungary as well. Have you been to Hungary before?
I'd been to Budapest before. Lovely, isn't it?
Honestly, I was actually really, really pleasantly surprised how lovely the place was. I'm definitely going to go back again for like a holiday or something like that. But really enjoyed Hungary. And then we went to, it's like the neutral. First went to, this was the day before 2 days before the game.
Okay.
Well, I think when we landed,
you got out there early, before the team.
Yeah, we went down on Thursday. We went to the neutral home place and then we did some content there, which I'm surprised how much Arsenal fans had already made the trip out. So we saw a lot of them and we were asking them questions about where they were on Tuesday, obviously when we secured the Premier League title and obviously their favourite like Champions League moments and all that stuff. So that was great. And then the day of the game,
Friday night, first of all, were you at the so the team arrived on the Friday, open training and the press conference, so training in the stadium.
Yeah.
You were pitch side.
Yes, so we did come to the open training. I think we stuck around a bit for the press conference. The boss came out, said a few words, and then we went out to, because I think PSG trained before we did.
Right.
So they trained and then there was our turn and it was great to, see the boys in high spirits.
And see Thierry. You saw Thierry?
I did. It was incredible to see Thierry Henry there. Pires was out there as well, which was good to see as well. So we witnessed open training and then obviously the day of the game, it was go time. We went to the Arsenal fan zone, which was incredible as well.
Yeah, I walked past that earlier in the day, and I could hear it. You could hear it from like most of Budapest.
Yeah.
So you were up there on stage with some ex-players, some legends as well.
It was actually party time. I got there, and I remember they started playing "We Are the Champions," and then like they were trying to find me a mic before I could get on, and I remember. Sanfa song. It will work out. I said, I have to get on stage. So I ran on stage. It was Gunnosaurus, it was Dan Khan, Jeremiah. And we were just basically creating a party vibe. I think we were on there for, it felt like maybe half an hour, just partying with our supporters. And then Aboué turns up.
Of course he does.
Emmanuel Aboué. And like I'd say this to everyone growing up, is like if I wanted to be a football growing up, I want to be Emmanuel Aboué. He just seemed like he always had fun on the pitch. On and off the pitch. I remember there was times where it was here as well, where they were like, I can't remember what it was for, but like they called him out and the ball was there and he absolutely smashed it.
I remember that. That was members day, like an open training session before the start of the season.
Honestly, I just saw a video. He absolutely smashes it. Does like a weird kick thing where his legs go like this and come back down. He was just an absolute character. And I said, if I was a footballer, I always wanted to be Emmanuel Brea. And it was great to finally meet him for the first time.
I saw him after the game. The night we got back after the game, he was in our hotel. So I saw him. And he's exactly the person you need to put a smile on. We're all coming back, obviously, still trying to get over the penalties and just trudging in. And I see him, and he comes up to me and Stuart, gave us a massive hug.
Like, why are you so sad, man? I was like, come on, man. He goes, listen, they did their best. And now we're going to go back and you're going to celebrate the parade and amongst all the supporters. And it's going to be a great time.
Yeah. So Saturday, the game, obviously, your pitch side.
Yes, pitch side.
You're at the end where the penalties are?
At the other end, so I'm actually looking through because I think they had loads of like security coming, standing there. So I'm like peering through so I can just see what's going on. And obviously, we started off well, and then it was unfortunate that we weren't able to basically bring it home. But I felt like the after party was really, really good because the words that Mikel said to everyone, even the staff, all the players as well, about how proud he was of the players, especially because, listen, they've brought our first Premier League trophy. Like, that is something still. Like, we've had a great season and we should celebrate that. And the words that he said to us were absolutely incredible. And I feel like it got our moods really up for what was going to happen the next day.
Yeah, because that was important, wasn't it? That you don't want to see like everyone for the last time before summer on that sort of down note.
Yeah,
you want to be sent off towards the World Cup or wherever they're going, or the supporters on the holidays with a happy memory. That's what. So we all got together, didn't we, after the final in the Players' Hotel, and he said, I'm proud of these players, not because of what we've done in the league, not because of the amazing Champions League, but how they've lived every day. It's just a pleasure to work with. He thanked all the staff. It's a nice moment, and that sent us off. So what, we had 3 hours sleep? How much did you get that night?
I think I left around 2 a.m., but we had to be up 4:45 to check out.
You went to bed? You bothered going to bed?
I did. I got 2
Okay,
hours.
You got a couple of hours. You needed it.
I had to sleep. I had to get something. And then, so we got up, checked out. I think our flight was at like 7 in the morning. Got a bit of sleep on the plane. And then, obviously, we got onto our coach. And then the ride down, it was like, I was finished. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was absolutely finished. I was knackered. But then, as soon as we got to near, like, what road is it?
The Holloway Road.
Holloway Road,
Top of Holloway Road.
Yeah, top of
coming
Holloway
down
Road.
from Archway to Holloway Road.
You could sense the vibe. You could sense the Arsenalism in the air. You could just feel it in the air.
And that was still early, wasn't it?
That was literally at the beginning. It's where I remember I think we went down the wrong road as well.
But the police wouldn't let, all the roads were by that time closed off, and the police were like, no, you're not coming down here. And it's like, well, everyone on this bus needs to be at the parade. They're working it, whatever. And eventually you had to do like a 3-point turn in one of the side roads in North London, which fair play to that bus driver.
Yeah, he done very well.
Yeah, I would not like to
tight
do that.
in there. It was very well.
But then we drove down Holloway Road before the parade,
and
it was like, this is a sample of what we're going to get.
And it's quite funny because they obviously thought we were like players and that, but we were still getting like the welcome back. Like we were players, sorry. They knew we were staff, sorry, but they were getting the welcome back like we were players. And it was absolutely incredible. And this was just a taster, and it was still up there. And then we got back. We had to get ready. I had to change clothes because I had to get all my. I had to get my Champions Arsenal shirt on.
Oh, you had to get the Champions shirt on,
Like, come on, man. I've got to fit in. I've got to get in the mood. And then got on. There was a point where I think I came up to you and I was like...
I was worried. I was worried that you know that I missed the bus 20 odd years ago. And then you come up to me because there was the club put on a reception beforehand for staff and staff's guests basically to wave off the coach before it joined the actual parade. So from over the footbridge by where the big Arsenal letters are. And you come up to me, the social media team are gone,
all the team
photographers are gone. And
I'm just there.
And said, I
had a burger in my mouth.
I think I'm meant to be on the bus. I was like, yeah, you are meant to be on the bus. And you're like, where is it? I was like,
I don't know. Oh, mate. So I just grabbed all my stuff, ran down. And, sometimes with this stadium, if you take a wrong turn in, you're going all the way around.
Yeah.
So I can't remember where I got off. I kind of got out near Tony Adams.
Yeah.
So if you turn right, you're basically there. But I've gone...
Oh, you've gone the other way, because the buses were near the Herbert Chapman statue.
So I've gone left. And
they were still there, luckily, by the time you got there.
Yes, there was.
Good, yeah.
I was actually quite early. No one actually had come out, but I was still panicking because I remember your story and I was like, I can't miss this. This is going to be incredible.
Especially you got all the way from Budapest and you're like, I think I should be on the bus. No, you should be on the bus. Go.
Yeah, where you at? So then we got around. We were doing a live show at Live from M5 on the bus as well. I think Nicole and Jezza were on the ground, whereas I was on the bus. And we waited for the players to come round. Peter Majusi was introducing them as they came as well. Actually, what a guy as well.
He was the stadium announcer.
Yeah, he did the stadium announcement at Budapest as well.
And he did the fan zone hosting.
Yes, of course, So absolutely love him for that. He deserves everything as well because he's been absolutely incredible. So we get on the bus. He's introduced them all. I think it kind of faces all the family and friends before we leave. Mikel does a little speech, and then we set off. And once we get past, where the Arsenal the letters are, like you're going along and like this is this is good. Like, this is a vibe. There's a lot of people here. Once we bust the corner, I can't describe it. It's just people and red.
As far as you can see.
That's all I can see. And it actually shocked me how much people were there.
Well, they'd come from everywhere. I mean, people had been coming. So my son came in for this event that we had. He was on the train early. Yeah. But, all over the country, but beyond as well, because we were flying. A friend of mine flew in from Budapest after the final.
Okay, yeah.
And he said there were people flying in. They hadn't been to the final. They're flying in from wherever they were to go to the parade. So
before the final, I remember I was getting messages from like supporters all around the world. They asked me, "What's the plan? Like, what's the parade going to be like? What time do you have to be there?" I was like, "Honestly, I don't know, but if you're going to make it, like,
get there early.
Make sure you get there early." And yeah, like I said, when we bust the corner, Josh,
you're never going to forget that.
I'll never forget that day. Like, there was so many people. There's people on roofs, bus stops, like anywhere you can describe on a road, somebody was standing there. The flares, smoke flares, going off, everything. And they got to a point where I didn't recognise where. Like, I know North London, I know around this area,
but all the streets just look the same because they're covered in Arsenal.
Honestly, I got to a point. Someone asked me, "Where are we?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't know where we are."
Taking the wrong turn.
The only thing I recognised when we got to was where I saw where 12 Pins is and Black
Okay, Finsbury Park.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, I know where we are now. And then we went up that road and I got lost again. I was like, where are we? I don't understand where we are. And it was also great, to see the players, soak it in. They've had.
So what were you doing on the like? Your job was to interview them, and
yeah. I mean, I just about got interviews.
Okay.
It was quite difficult. So you want them to enjoy it. Yeah. You don't want to take them out of that headspace. But luckily, they were so forthcoming and wanted to do it as well. They enjoyed it. I did an interview with Kai and Martin Odegaard, and Kai was literally just screaming Arsenal into the mic all the time, which was hilarious. That's Kai, to be fair. I had a nice chat with Gavin Martinelli because he's been here for a while, and like, see him, he came in as a young boy.
Yeah. People forget how long he's been there, I think, because he's even before Mikel was here.
Was even here, yeah. So he's come here as a young boy. He's been through it, and like, to see him soak it up as well was incredible.
Who was enjoying it most out of the players? Were you wearing shades?
Ben, definitely.
Yeah. Did you keep them away from Ben White because he was?
Oh yeah, he was chucking everyone's shades off the bus. Yeah, definitely. Funny enough, I started because Albert came up to me and was like, "Oh, it's really bright." I was like, "Oh, you can borrow my glasses," and I'm glad that I saw Ben throw them before I offered it to him, because they would have went. But yeah, Ben was having a great time. Victor was also having a great time as well. And yeah, it was just incredible. What I loved is when Deck and obviously Nonny started getting on the mic. Big Willow as well. Couldn't get the Declan Rice quote right for a few times. He was singing, he said
it's not done.
He was saying, what was he saying? He was saying it so wrong. He was like, he said it's not done. He said it's not done. Declan Rice. It is not done. And it's like, no, he had
Try again.
He's had about 6 or 7 tries, and then he finally got it right. But yeah.
So that was at different points in the parade, was it? Because there's all the tifos were up.
Oh yeah, the tifo stuff were coming down. That was incredible.
And so were you given the mic? What was were they just taking it? What was the?
It was just, everyone was just passing around. There was one point where I tried to get a song started, but the supporters were so gassed to just see everyone. No one really wanted to sing songs. They were just wanted to congratulate the boys, and everyone was just cheering that they got to get the glimpse of them on the bus and stuff for that.
That's the thing, like the other side of that, on obviously the people lining the streets. And my friends were there, my dad, my brother, and I spoke to them afterwards, and they're like they go past pretty
so
quick.
Like,
quicker than you think. But that's like just an intense minute.
Yeah.
Imagine that for 2 hours. They've got that solid for 2 hours.
Honestly, it was the most incredible experience I've ever experienced. Like, nothing will top it.
You were front and centre on the first bus.
Yep.
But there were 4 buses on the parade, of course, because women's team with the FIFA Champions Cup, which they won back in January. We're celebrating that, and you could, I guess, look back from your bus to...
Yes. I saw Leah and Lotta absolutely going crazy, and that's what we love, man. Like, we're all one club. We all want to celebrate together, and it was just good to see them enjoy themselves as well, because they've had a great season as well. We're able to bring that trophy back home. So, it was just incredible to see. And
that one club feel as well, because there'll be supporters lying in the bus who will be, lying in the route who will be looking for people on all the buses. So we had... 4 buses, the women's team on the 3rd bus. We also had the backroom staff on the 2nd bus. And then there was a 4th bus as well with the members of the community and some of the
staff as well.
Yeah, because they've been nominated, haven't they? It was really nice for their work for the year.
It's funny because I think 2 of the people from the pod team were on the bus as well. And it was, because also they're part of my team as well, it was good that they got to experience that as well. With someone who we work very, very closely. So though we weren't together, they were enjoying and experiencing that together, which I absolutely loved.
Yeah, because it's that real one club feel, wasn't it? Like the parade was not just the men's team. It was not even just the players. It was staff. It was backroom staff. Community. It was friends and family. It was everyone was invited. Supporters obviously were the ones who made it what it was. Yeah. And so to have everyone represented, it did feel like it was sort of a one-off. I mean, hopefully we're going to win more trophies. But this felt like something that is unique because of how it all felt, how you waited so long for this moment, how that we were able to get the women's team involved. Because the last time Arsenal won the league, the men's team, obviously was 2004. Yeah. And the women's team just did not have the profile that they have now. So they wouldn't have been able to do... I mean, the women's team actually were on the parade back then. Yeah. But it was a different feel. Yeah. This felt like everyone together as equals and as one club. So it was a great vibes for
more of that to come, hopefully in the future.
So after that, the bus comes back to the stadium. Yeah. And then what? Everyone just goes home?
No, definitely not. Wait, we've got this party time now. Obviously, we go up to the
one of the suites in the club.
One of the clubs. I can't remember which one it was, but we get up there. There's food. There's
because the stadium is closed off, isn't it? And all the area around it is closed off.
Yeah. So we go up there, and it was nice because once all the players got settled, there was a nice surprise for Ebbs. Samfa.
Tell us about that then.
Samfa, he sang his famous Indecision songs for Ebbs,
So Ebbs knew nothing about that?
No, he knew absolutely nothing about it. And you can tell when he started it, and you could just see in his eyes, Ebbs was like, oh man, I really appreciate this. Because it's incredible, man. Like,
and was he getting a lot of love as well? Him and Gabby, obviously, the guys who get the penalties. But do you feel like when you're on the parade, were they getting much?
Because, listen, before... And I knew this was going to happen. Obviously, before the parade happened, obviously they're going to be disappointed. But as soon as they saw how much people came out for them to celebrate them for the achievement that they did this year, that was switched straight away. Gabby was having a great time on the bus. So was Ebbs. Ebbs, most of the time, was just soaking. You could just tell he was soaking it in. And that was me most of the time as well, because, like, I just never thought in a million years I would experience something like this.
And you're like, I need to be present.
I just need to
enjoy this.
Because there's sometimes where there was a video of like people and they would like tag me in it, and then they'll be like they'll be like, smile for me, but I'm there like just like, wow.
Trying to take it in.
Like, what is this? This is gonna end in like very soon, so I need to kind of just take it all in.
Yeah, so that party afterwards was obviously everyone on the buses, and then they all came together and their families in this one big party, which was like just a big celebration of what the club has achieved this year, from on the pitch, off the pitch, every department, and which is Mikel's always big about. The family put in a lot of sacrifices. You know how much the team travel, the players travel, women's team, men's team, the staff, the hours they put in, the horrible hours. And it's like, often it's the families who are the ones who have to put up with that. So it was a great chance for everyone to sort of come together, celebrate it, thank each other. Trophy was there as well.
Yes, the trophy was there. I saw a few people getting pictures with the trophy, which I absolutely loved. That they get that opportunity as well. Like, the trophy is for all of us. Like, a lot of us have been putting in a lot of work. So,
but it's mad that we spoke about it on last week's episode, Nicole and I, when we were. It's like it demands the attention. It's just sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
But it was the same at this part. Like you've got like names everywhere. There were some big names there. I'm sure people have seen videos on social media of who were there. Sophie Ellis-Bextor was there. But the trophy was like, oh my word, it's the trophy. It's the trophy. So it's great that sort of you walk into any room. And it's going to be on the tour route at the stadium.
Yes, I heard.
So if you want to go and see and get a photo taken with the stadium, with the trophy in the stadium, you need to get book on it because there'll be queues for that. But you need to get on it because it's worth it. It's a trophy. It's a picture you'll have.
It's fine. It'll be here next year.
Like it. More than one hopefully next year.
You can come next year and get a picture of it as well. But yeah, it was incredible. And what I love is that everyone was just partying with everyone. Everyone was having a good time. Was there any players that you caught up with during the party?
Yeah, I popped my head in to have a little look. As I said, I was fortunate enough to be able to take my son there because the staff were allowed to take a +1. So he was loving it. To meet a few of the players, and probably the best interaction I had was with Martin Zubimendi.
Okay, yeah.
Because our cat is named Zubi after Zubimendi, so our kids.
Is it actually after Zubimendi?
Well, yeah, it is because they love the name.
Oh, brilliant!
So my kids, like football, but they just like the name, and so. My daughter's always saying, "Oh, does he know?" I was like, "No, it's not really come up. I can't just go up to him and say I've named my cat after you." So when I saw him, after maybe a drink or two, I felt like I could go. This was the
best opportunity. Because it will happen again.
So I told him, he loved it. He goes, "Oh, it's a great name. It's a good name, isn't it?"
Yeah.
And I said, here he is. Here's a picture of the cat. So it's posed for a picture of Zubi with Zubi.
Does he not like the cat?
He's no, so the cat's ginger, so he's not got the.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know if Zubi's got particularly feline features, has he? But
hasn't got whiskers, has he?
No, and he's. I think my cat's a bit more erratic. I think the movements for the real Zubi are better.
Yeah.
But the story of how the cat came. So we got the cat this year.
Yeah.
Through a teams group at Arsenal for cat owners, and so that's why he was named after an Arsenal player. Like he's an Arsenal cat.
Oh,
so
brilliant.
So yeah, that was a highlight for me. What about you? Who did you? Mo Farah was there.
Yes, Mo Farah was there. To be honest, I just interacted with so many people, and it was just great to. Yeah, it was just great to like kind of chill out really. Afterwards, because obviously, yes, you won the league, but then you still games,
relax. It was
games to play and all that stuff. We're still kind of in the season, and it was just great to.
That's right actually, because even after the Palace lifting the trophy,
we've
got a big game at the weekend.
We still got a big game,
and we were at the training ground in that week, weren't we? And you can see the vibes they're switched on for this next game. So it was like the last chance of the season to relax, enjoy it, take stock of it all, and everyone certainly did.
Yeah, it's brilliant, man. Honestly, it's been probably one of the best weeks of my life.
Best couple of weeks, probably. Since, if you think back to, I don't know, so the Burnley game here, the last home game of the season.
Yeah.
You get the win there. It feels like ages ago now. And then the next night we win the league. Then we go to Budapest. Then we have the parade. What's been the highlight for you?
Honestly, the parade. The bus. To be here, especially be here 5 years, I think the last thing I saw us winning in person was the Community Shield.
Because of course,
because COVID, like no one got to see it. Well, they did because they were there, but no one really got to celebrate with them that one. And to go from what I was doing before, and then to end up on the Arsenal bus where we've just won the Premier League, going through the streets of North London, seeing all the supporters there for the boys to celebrate it. Yeah, I don't think anything will top it.
Yeah, I mean, the reaction and the celebrations and all the videos that we've seen just sort of sums that you were basically in the centre of the universe for those 2 hours. That was the place to be, on the buses, on those parades.
That is incredible. There are obviously, and it's great because there's also this moment. I felt like when I was speaking to one of my colleagues is that you had FOMO over everybody. So obviously we were at the Champions League final.
Yeah,
people will probably have FOMO that I'm there at the Champions League final. But I had FOMO of my friends traveling over to the Champions League final, celebrating at like the fan parks and all that stuff, then going to the final. Being
amongst the Arsenal supporters in that end.
Someone will probably have FOMO that he was on the bus. But then I also have FOMO at looking the guy that was on top of the building with a flag.
Well, that's the thing. That's why that parade's so good, because everyone can join in. It's not ticket. Everyone can come from all over the world. Everyone was part of it. But everyone was part of it. That is the great thing. It's not like, You know, only a certain number of people can get tickets for a game. Everyone could go to it. Everyone could enjoy it. And from what I saw, it looked like everyone did. So.
Oh, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. But that's all the time we have for you here at The Dispatch. I've been Frimmy, and of course, next to me, Josh James, and we are champions of England, Josh.
You're not ever going to get bored of saying that.
I'm going to keep saying it.
And it's nice to turn up to the stadium, see all the branding. Just in case you'd forgotten what's happened in the last couple of weeks. Just in case you think, is this a dream? Is this too good? It's a dream. It's not a dream. It's happening.
I hope they keep it up all season. They have to. We're technically champions.
Yeah, we can if we want. Yeah.
I love that. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to wherever you get your podcasts. And these are being filmed. So head over to arsenal.com or the official Arsenal app or the official YouTube where you can see our beautiful faces. So until then, we shall see you.